Hey Craft Cocktail and Tiki drink fans, Bourbon Bill here with Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar. On today's show, we have a special cocktail for your upcoming Thanksgiving celebration. We think this is the perfect accompaniment to your Thanksgiving gathering or any holiday gathering. Honestly, this is so easy to make. I know anyone could do this in just a matter of minutes, and we're going to get right to it, but we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Hey, if this is the first time that you've seen Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar, welcome aboard. If you're a returning viewer, hey, we really appreciate that. Today we're going to talk about the pumpkin spice white Russian. Now, before we get into that, got just a couple of housekeeping things that I want to go over real quick. First, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe, like, and hit that notify bell so you're the first to know when we upload new content to this channel. Secondly, we're real proud of our magazine, Tiki magazine. It's a bi-monthly magazine and it's full of cocktail recipes, Tiki dinner, appetizer, and dessert recipes, and great stories about different cultures around the world. So make sure that you get your copy today. All right, let's get right to it. Now, we're going to talk about the white Russian. Now, you've seen me talk about black Russian and white Russian before on the show. Matter of fact, we have an episode called Black Russian versus White Russian. But they're actually quite different, but they use the same ingredients, okay? So it really comes down to just really three elements. Vodka, Kahlua. Oh, and by the way, check out our video how to make your own delicious Kahlua at home. And really that and just creamer. Now we're going to put a Thanksgiving twist on it because we're right here in the middle of the fall season. Everybody's looking to have those memorable moments around the table. And this one is a very, very simple drink to have. And it's very scalable. You can actually just make it by the pitcher and then put it in the fridge, and then you're just ready to pour it out when the time comes. So let's get right to it. We're going to start off with our mixology and craft Boston shaker set. You see it on the show all the time. And today we're going to use Tito's handcrafted vodka. Now, we're going to just take 2 ounces. Fill that right up to the top, throw that right in the mix. Now today is going to be somewhat of an abbreviated show. If you've been watching the show for a while, we normally do pirate joke of the day and talk like a pirate. Well, Bootleg Minnie's on hiatus right now, but you're going to see her next week, and we have a very special episode next week, so stay tuned for that one. All right, the next ingredient that goes into this is Kahlua. Now, like I said, you can make your own Kahlua or you can buy the bottle. Either way is perfectly fine. So we're going to take 1 ounce of that. So if you're counting 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of Kahlua, and then we're going to take just plain creamer, 1.5 ounces of creamer. And you go, Wheeler, where's the pumpkin spice? That's where we're going to get to that right now. We're going to take some pumpkin spice. You can get the pumpkin spice creamer if it's available in your area, but it's not all. It's sort of a seasonal thing, and if you want to do this earlier or later, you know, your store may not have it, but it's really simple. We're using Spice Island pumpkin spice. We like it because this particular one happens to be gluten-free, and Body of Brand also is gluten-free. We have to take care of Bootleg Minnie in that way. And just take a generous teaspoon, throw that into the mix. And then that's really about it, okay? So we're just going to take a couple of agitator cubes and give that a good slap. and shake that down. Now, you don't need a whole bunch of ice in your mixing tin because that'll just water things down. We just want to just give it a little chill and give it a good mix. And when you feel that condensation forming on the tin, you know you're right about there. Oh, that looks great. All right, now making the drink is really only half of the equation here. So we want to make sure that the presentation is up to par too, particularly on a special occasion like Thanksgiving. All right, so we're going to just take our normal whiskey glass, and we can serve this in, or a lowball glass. And today we're going to take a little bit of dark syrup and just a little bit of pumpkin spice to rim that glass with. Oh, here's a thought that I just thought of. We're going to use the dark chocolate, but think about maybe using Hershey's caramel syrup and ground up graham cracker crust. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, well, I'll have to give that one a try too. All right, so we're just going to lightly rim that glass with just a little bit of syrup. Don't need a lot because you don't want it necessarily running down the side of the glass. Nobody likes sticky fingers. And we're going to just lightly dust that rim, that chocolate covered rim, in the pumpkin spice. Now that'll give a pretty cool presentation. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Alrighty, so get our Bourbon Bill Pirate Bar drink mat right here. And let's fill that up, fill that bad boy up with some ice. Now, if you have some ideas for other drinks, go ahead and put them down in the comments. And I really appreciate all the comments that have been coming in. I had one from Canada this week, and he said he was actually quite surprised that I didn't have 100,000 subscribers, and quite frankly, so am I. All right, so we have that, and just fill that right up. And then all we have to do is just pour that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Impressive and so easy to make. You know, I know you can do this at home. This is a no-brainer. This is a lot of fun and it's fantastic. Now, let's talk about a little bit more on the garnish side. So we're going to garnish that with a cinnamon stick. And there you have it. You have the pumpkin spice white Russian. Now, I have to tell you, I'm going to go enjoy this, but check out our other videos on this channel and put down in the comments also what city you hail from. Last week we had Pato from Mexico City, we had Lucky Jen from San Diego, and of course Jeff Greer and Nath Blues are some of our regular viewers from New York's and parts unknown, and we really appreciate all you viewers. So that's it for today. I'm going to go enjoy this with Bootleg Mini and have a great holiday season, and cheers.